best way to do this is to lay back. You got to close your eyes and you picture everything you're about to make up. Okay? This evening, our story begins with a fly. Bzzz, there it goes. And it lands
Make sure it's carrying
on a meatball.
What?
Yep. Apparently, somebody was making a meatball. I think they were going to make hamburgers, but left it in the round ball. But this fly was a radioactive fly that had gotten into an accident at the nuclear plant. And it lands on this meatball, and poof, the meatball comes to life. And
Is this supposed to be scary?
no. A meatball coming to life? I'm not sure that'd be too frightening.
Can you make it scary?
Oh.
Near
Well.
the middle?
Sure, I'll work on that.
And then also do some surprise emotions with it.
Oh, yeah? Surprise emotions. Okay. So, as soon as the fly lands on the meatball wakes up, it starts crying. So sad. And its tears are draining. And then they're like little greasy tears. And they drain onto the counter and they go over right next to a milkshake. And the milkshake wakes up. And it looks at the meatball and it says, "What just happened? I'm alive." And then the shake starts shaking and getting scared. He's terrified. He's looking at this meatball who's looking at him, and he starts sweating, like his cup is just sweating, and starts running down and drips right onto a cup of French fries that are sitting there. Boom. French fries wake up, look around and go, "What is going on here?" And the meatball's crying, and the milkshake's shaking, and the fries just start laughing as fast and as loud as they can. But it's this crazy, crunchy sounding maniacal laugh. And then the meatball stops crying, the shake stops shaking, and they just turn and look really awkwardly at this fry that has the worst laugh they've ever heard of. And they're like, "Dude, you're freaking us out." And the fry's like, "You guys could talk?" And they go, "Yeah." And he says, "What's your name?" And the shake says, "My name is Shake." And the meatball says, me name?" And the fry looks at the shake and he's like, "Oh, we got a dumb one here. I said, Mr. Meat, what's your name?" And he goes, Me, Ted." "Your name's Ted? Wait, your name's Meathead? Is it Meathead or Ted?" "Me, Ted." Okay, we're going to call you Meathead." "Okay, well, follow me." And so they waddle off.
What about the fly? What about the fly?
The fly's gone. He flew away. He did his job.
Okay.
They waddle off in search of a purpose because now they're alive and they really don't know what to do. And so they jump off the counter, and when they do, splat, the meatwad becomes a hamburger. But then he somehow reforms. Well, he's a wad of meat now. He just kind of... And now he reforms, though, and he's able to roll it because he kind of has these, like, superpowers, right? But he's really dumb, so they're going to have to work with him a bit. And anyway, so off they go in search of purpose. Now, they get to right about where the refrigerator is, and they stop in horror as they notice a dog running full force at them, and they are horrified. They know their lives are in severe danger if that dog gets to them, and they only have a split second to think. So they start panicking and trying to jump, but they can't reach that counter. What are they going to do? Luckily, Fryguy, he is super smart. So he takes his fries out and he stacks them one by one really quickly and makes a ladder out of his own self. And they waddle up the ladder, and then he pulls his fries back and puts them back in his thing, and then starts doing that crazy weird laugh at the dog, who then just starts whining and howling because of that laugh being so horrendous. The dog just runs away and screeches just because the laugh is so weird and so bad. And so they look at each other and like, that was really close. Maybe we could try this again somehow. And so they looks over on the counter, and lo and behold, there's a nice big loaf of bread. So they take the bread and they hold on to it. They jump back down on the floor, and here comes the dog again. They throw the bread at it, smack it right in the head. The dog's like, oh, heaven, and just rips the bread open. Meanwhile, they just kind of sneak around the corner to the other side. And the dog never even notices them because he's too busy stuffing his face full of bread. Well, so they get out of the kitchen and they realize the back door is open. So they run as fast as they can to that back door before that dog finishes the bread. And they jump and off they go outside onto the porch. They look around and it's this huge yard, and they start creeping slowly, never having seen the outside before. They did not know what to expect.
Scary.
All of a sudden, they hear and they just freeze. I mean, Shake's already frozen, but yeah, you get it. Freeze in their tracks. And they realize there is a huge dog sleeping right next to where they are. And they have no way to know what to do. They have a dog inside who can come after them. They have a dog that's sleeping that if it wakes up, it actually looks really mean compared to the little one inside. And so they don't know, what should they do, JJ?
Wake the doggy up.
You think so? If they do that, will it eat them?
It's my turn.
Okay, go ahead, your turn.
So,
Go.
They wake the dog up. Shake is super scared, and Meathead is trying to roll away, and Fryguy is holding both of them, like made a lasso with both of them, especially Meathead, so that they can't go away. And then Fryguy wakes the doggy up.
And then what?
And the dog is like, hi, where do you need to go? How may I help you?
Oh, it's a nice dog.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I'm sorry if I was being too loud. It's just, I really enjoy the sun. I have to be the food and I'll be the doggy.
Oh, okay. Well, you see, we don't know much of anything because we're normally not alive, but now we are. Can you help us?
Oh,
Me,
sure.
Ted.
Oh, sure. Where do you want to go?
Well, we don't know, but maybe we'll just kind of hang out with you.
Oh, sure. You can come to my secret lair.
Oh, perfect.
And then she walks down to and then Puppy says, "Sure, hop on my back."
All right.
They hop on her back, and she walks them to a place that has multiple piles of poop. They're like, "Do we have to sit in that?" She's like, "Oh no, of course not." And then she presses the middle poop. Boop.
Poop.
With boop with her paw. And then it opens.
Whoa.
She hops in, and there's a little slide. They slide into a room filled...
Is it a poo slide?
No.
Oh, okay.
It's a pink slide.
Oh, okay.
And they slide into a room filled with candy. All you can eat candy.
Wow.
Your turn.
Okay, so...
And the puppy says, "Hey, I'm gonna go get my friend Bob because he's a really nice dog. Just he chases sometimes."
Is that the one that was in the house?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, he likes bread. I can tell you that.
Yeah, we know. Yeah.
Okay.
So
what's there to do here before you leave? What should we do?
there's comfort. You can just sit on the couch, go into the bunk beds.
Cool. You got a TV? I heard about this thing called a TV, and we need to learn stuff.
Yeah.
Do you have any books?
Yeah.
Wait, do we know how to read? I don't know. I've never read. I didn't know how to talk before today either, so.
I have a little show called How to Read.
Ooh, so we watch the show How to Read, and we learn how to read, and then we read to learn how to watch the show. I don't know, maybe.
No.
Oh.
You watch the show, and you learn how to read, and then you can have a test.
Okay, let's do this.
Then in 2 weeks, you'll have a test. I'm going to go get Bob, and you can watch that show.
Okay.
Bye.
Oh. Oh, kid. Okay.
Wait.
So.
Shh. Hi, Bob. Yeah. You were a little mean to my friends earlier. Yes, you can bring. Yes, of course you can bring your bread. Come on. Ruff, 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 ruff. Your turn.
Look out! It's the mean one. Run for it. Bah, me Ted. Me watch TV.
No, guys, you don't have to run. It's my. He's my best friend, and he's really nice.
Oh, well, nice to meet you. What's your name?
Bob.
Hey, Bob.
I mean, no.
Hey, Bob. Nice to meet you. I'm Fryguy.
No, it's Bob. No, it's Bob.
Oh, hey, Bob. How you doing? Yeah, and I'm Shake. You can call me Shake. And so Bob sticks his paw out. He goes, no, not that kind of Shake. My name is Shake. And then Meatwad just kind of sitting there watching TV. He's zombified. Meatwad. Okay. And so they just sit there and watch TV, but then they find something called Batman, and they're like, ooh, we want to be super cool like him. Can we fight crime?
And then, Stella, the nice doggy's name, Stella walks over and says, "Oh, sorry. Sorry to poop your party, but there is no such thing as Batman.
What?
It's just a cartoon."
Where does he get those wonderful toys?
He doesn't.
Ugh. Well, maybe we should go fight crime.
You can't. People will just eat you and drink you.
Well, that might be true. Okay, well, instead, I think we'll just hang out in this awesome lair, watch TV, eat some. What do we eat?
I have a kitchen.
Am I hungry? What's hungry? I think I'm hungry. Wait a minute. Do we poop?
Here, I put on a special show for you. Boop!
Poop. No, I said poop. Do we poop?
No,
If
I'm
we
putting
eat.
on a special show for you. That'll help you learn that stuff.
Oh, okay. Oh. Hello, kids, and welcome to today's class about fry anatomy. What? How did they know? Today, we're going to be learning about fries and shakes and little balls of meat and how they eat and how they poop. And oh yes, everyone poops. So be sure to stay tuned after these messages. I'm a big meatwad and I love to party and sing. I'm a big meatwad and this is my thing. And now back to our regularly programmed show. As I was saying, children, every creature has to eat and has to poo. So, the fry here shall ingest his food through his mouth. That's on the front of his box, the one that he's talking with. Now, if you look in the back of the box, there's a little tiny hole, and that's where the little poos come out. Now, for the shake, you see you have a mouth? Yes, use it. There you go. Yours will come out of your head, out of the straw. So make sure nobody drinks from that. As for the meatwad, we don't actually know what he is. We've never seen one. It might explain the stupidity. Meathead. Okay, that's it. All right. Well, after that, they turn the TV off and they decide they're going to go for a swim. So they go out to the backyard, they get on their little swimming things, and they go for the biggest swim of their lives. And Meatwad just kind of floats there, though.
Which is just a little puddle of water. Which is actually pee
just
from the dogs.
Yes, it's just a bunch of pee. Yeah.
From the dogs.
Yeah. So anyway, they come in, they dry off, and then they're so tired that they just decide they're going to go to sleep. But they don't have a bed.
No, they're bunk beds.
Oh, yeah, that's right. They are. Okay. So.
But there's one problem. Oh, wait, there's a freezer for Shake.
Yeah, Shake sleeps in the freezer. That makes sense. So they all say goodnight and go off to their little areas and fall fast asleep.
And the dogs have special little, they just